Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns out there to open this game. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just... First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. You're kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. An important 3rd down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. So Louisiana's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. The Raging Cajuns will have to kick this away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. That run moves the ball across the 40. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he get there on the ground? Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Longhorns will line up now. It's first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Goal line formation for the defense. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner near the ground. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Second down, they're going to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance with a pick. Couldn't come up with it. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Longhorns are in the red zone. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's second down here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on the run.
Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling. The offense threatening now, first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff on first and goal. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Tight end goes in motion. On 3rd and go, he's going to try to throw for it. And tackled there by the defense. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. We'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? That's a bullet over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through 1 period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? And the runner takes off to his right. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Touchdown, Texas. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Ragin' Cajuns offense back on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. He's going to hand this off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Raging Cajuns come to the line to run the hurry-up. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Raging Cajuns will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's the return now from midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Oh, what a move. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Third down. They hand it to a receiver on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Running back with the football. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. The offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Just some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Dump ball's caught by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
It's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
The Raging Cajuns will bring their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Oh, here comes the reverse. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion, a 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And they'll give it to the back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the tight end. The Raging Cajuns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. And he's tackled after the catch. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They got him. It's a sack for the defense. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. Dumps it down to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. On On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. About 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. And the offense takes a timeout to talk things over on the sideline. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Caught, completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And it's good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Louisiana 17.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those 1st downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. And they get the 2nd half started with a running play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Raging Cajuns will have to punt this one away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
A That sack sets up a second down and very long. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be brought down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick catch over the middle. Tackle, but first down. The offense now operating in the red zone. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Hill. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in a hurry-up.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game flip. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Second down play coming up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. After making this first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They'll test the right side here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Lets it go. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Here comes a handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Raging Cajuns keep the football on the move. caught behind the line. It's McGowan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Raging Cajuns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. This offense is still clicking. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. First down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Just trucks the man. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. The Longhorns will have first and 10 here. And they pick up the first down as the fullback becomes involved as a playmaker, a guy we usually see throwing blocks.
Yeah, this guy actually played running back in high school. He got a little bit bigger. They moved him to fullback. You can see the athletic ability that still displays. And you're right, he's a physical guy, known for his blocking. But with that background, you can see the damage he can do to a defense.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And he'll drop back here on third down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And this one is right through.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
So after the field goal, the killer out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's McGowan. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Shotgun formation here on third down. Got him. He's sacked.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
The Raging Cajuns bring their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. This one will be fair caught. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. There's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. Important second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That gain sets up a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Longhorns will have to kick it away. He'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The pocket breaking down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's back to throw again on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense has the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds in closing this game out.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Turn begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab behind the line. It's McGowan.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? Fighting off the defender. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Longhorns come into the final minute, hoping to run the clock out here and win it. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They stop him, but it's a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.